This video is sponsored by Real Vision.
One area of the market that looks like it's about to explode and that we've heard a lot about on Real Vision lately is clean energy. This week we break down the crucial points that investors need to be aware of, and it's all going down on Real Vision's The One Thing. What's going on, investors? AK here. Clean energy is not just a political discussion anymore. There are billions of dollars flowing into clean energy all around the world. Of course, everyone's talking about Tesla nonstop, but in general, there is a lot of momentum in the electric vehicle space. Just listen to these numbers. German automakers are going to invest over 40 billion euros into electric vehicles over the next 3 years. In 2018, sales of electric vehicles in the US came out to over 360,000. That's up over 81% since 2017. And electric vehicle ownership is going to balloon to 125 million by 2030. That's some serious growth. So of course we want to know how to make some money off of it and how to avoid any frauds. Well, Rick Bensignor, the founder of Bensignor Group, came on Real Vision recently, and right after he pitched a short oil thesis, he laid out the case for clean energy's upside.
You want to be shifting and thinking about getting into the clean energy side, because that's where the capital outlays are going to come from in the future. The oil companies are not putting more money into fossil fuel type infrastructure. It's all going to go towards renewables and the clean energy side. So I do want to essentially be long some forms of clean energy versus fossil.
Rick later explained why he prefers to be long platinum rather than palladium going forward.
The thing is, both of these metals can be used for catalytic converters. Palladium is a derivative of platinum. Most car companies are they'll interchange whichever metal ultimately becomes cheaper, easier. Now they have to do some retooling, so it's not a quick overnight thing. But because platinum is trading $860, $870, and palladium is trading at $1,550 or $60 right now, it has become the most precious of precious metals, which nobody would ever think could occur. Platinum was always the king of precious metals. There is such a price differential now that it wouldn't surprise me if we start seeing car companies kind of going to platinum and saying, you know what, enough of palladium. It worked well for a long time, but now the price is too high.
Platinum is important because it's a crucial component in the creation of catalytic converters. And catalytic converters are used in vehicles to moderate the dangerous qualities of exhaust. And for those of you not comfortable in the futures market, there's actually an ETF for platinum that you can use. The ticker symbol is PPLT. Since 2010, that ETF is down 45% versus SPY, which is up 159%. So could it now be a value trade? You may have also heard about lithium on Real Vision. Well, Larry McDonald had this to say about the opportunities he sees in the electric car shift.
Albemarle, the big producers in Latin America, there's this triangle of countries, of regions that really where most of that lithium's coming from. But Albemarle is really an anchor tenant position. There's the ETF, which is the LIT ETF, which is a lithium ETF. There's cobalt companies, there's BYD, the electric vehicle company.
Listen to Howard Klein, an expert on energy and minerals, also discuss the opportunity in this shift.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the lithium industry. I have been involved advising companies in the natural resource space for about 17 years, and this included copper, gold, iron ore, even coal over the years. But about 9 years ago, when the Nissan Leaf and the Chevy Volt, what I call the first round of EVs kind of came, or hybrids came, I got involved in the helping companies that are developing new mines in lithium. It was a bit of a false start in 2010 period, but Tesla and Elon Musk with the Gigafactory and the success of Model S and then the Model X and now the Model 3, and the transformation in China and Europe toward bringing many, many more electric vehicles to market over the course of the next number of years has led to a massive demand shock to a very small industry, which is lithium. Lithium used to be controlled by 3 companies, Albemarle, SQM, and FMC. But it was only about a 1 billion revenue market, 200,000 tons a year. That now is forecasted to grow to about 1 million tons a year by 2025 as a result of both electric cars, but also energy storage for utilities.
It's clear that the clean energy movement is still in its early innings, and now with the pullback in lithium and platinum, it might be the time to get in. If you want help tracking this shift to clean energy closer, make sure you subscribe to Real Vision. I'll talk to you next week.